eyes, there's a heavy blue, one to love and one to lose. Sweet divine, the heavy true.
Lucy Thomas. The name that once lit up the stage of The Voice Kids UK is back in the headlines, but not in the way fans expected. For years, viewers followed her stunning performances, marveled at her incredible vocal range, and rooted for the young star who seemed destined for the top. Then, for a brief moment, she seemed to disappear from the public eye. Social media speculation swirled. What happened to Lucy Thomas? Now, in 2025, the mystery is finally unraveling. Lucy isn't gone. She's transforming. Behind the scenes, she's been quietly building a career that goes far beyond reality TV. From releasing her highly anticipated album, Portrait to making her West End debut in the musical Rosie, Lucy is stepping into a new era of artistry and independence. But her journey hasn't been easy. The pressures of transitioning from a teenage TV contestant to a professional recording artist and theater lead have tested her in ways fans never saw. In her latest posts, interviews, and behind-the-scenes glimpses, Lucy opens up about the highs, the struggles, and the growth she's experienced over the past few years. The teenager who captivated audiences on a stage with bright lights has matured into a performer who commands attention with poise, emotion, and a clear vision for her future. What really happened to Lucy Thomas? It's not a story of fading away. It's a story of evolution, determination, and preparation for the biggest leap of her career yet. And for fans who've waited patiently, the updates from 2025 reveal just how far she's come and hint at the incredible moments yet to come. Lucy Thomas first captured hearts on The Voice Kids UK, where her angelic voice, stage presence, and natural charisma set her apart from other contestants. Born in Wigan, Lancashire, she had been singing from a young age, but the television spotlight introduced her to millions of fans almost overnight. With every performance, she displayed a maturity beyond her years, effortlessly blending pop, classical crossover, and musical theater influences. By the time she finished the competition, Lucy had secured not only a recording contract with Cavendish Records, but also a loyal fan base eager to follow her next steps. Following the show, Lucy released her debut album, Premiere. On February 1, 2019, the album showcased her versatile vocal abilities and her capacity to convey deep emotion in every song. While it earned praise from critics and fans alike, the years that followed saw Lucy stepping away from the constant public scrutiny of reality television. Unlike many talent show alumni who are thrust into the limelight and then struggle to maintain relevance, Lucy took a more deliberate path. She focused on perfecting her craft, writing new material, and preparing for opportunities that would align with her long-term artistic goals. By 2025, it became clear that Lucy Thomas had been quietly building the foundations of a professional music career and theater presence. Her social media platforms reveal over 363,000 followers, eager for updates on her latest projects. Her YouTube channel has amassed more than 300 million views for her performance videos, demonstrating that her fanbase remains not only large but deeply engaged. These platforms have allowed her to connect with fans directly while carefully managing her public image. In addition to recording and releasing new music, Lucy made a major leap into the world of musical theater. In October 2024, she debuted in the West End production of Rosie, marking her first major theatrical role. The show has been described as a modern musical with classical undertones, perfectly suited to her vocal range and style. Her performance was widely praised, with critics noting her seamless transition from a pop-oriented reality show singer to a commanding presence on the theater stage. This move signals her evolution from a television talent show contestant to a professional performer with a diverse portfolio of skills. Lucy's 2025 activities also reveal her strategic approach to growing her career. She is currently promoting her upcoming album, Portrait, which appears to reflect a more mature, refined sound. While fans may remember her as a young contestant with a bright, powerful voice, Portrait positions her as a versatile artist capable of handling complex material. The combination of a studio album and a significant theater role demonstrates her commitment to broadening her creative horizons and establishing a long-term career in entertainment. Despite the challenges of navigating the post-talent show landscape, Lucy Thomas has managed to avoid the pitfalls that have affected many of her peers. She has balanced public exposure with private development, allowing herself the time and space to grow as both a singer and a performer. The apparent gap in mainstream headlines was never a disappearance. It was a carefully considered period of preparation, ensuring that when she returned to public view, it would be with purpose, confidence, and a clear vision. Lucy Thomas's journey illustrates the evolution of a young star into a mature artist. From her breakout performances on The Voice Kids UK to her West End debut and her highly anticipated album, she has consistently demonstrated dedication, talent, and foresight. The question, what happened to Lucy Thomas, now has a definitive answer. She was quietly transforming herself into a performer ready for the next big chapter of her career, one that promises to captivate audiences for years to come. By 2025, Lucy Thomas has fully entered a new phase of her career, one that moves beyond the bright lights of a television stage and into the multifaceted world of professional music and theater. While some fans may have wondered what happened after her time on The Voice Kids UK, the reality is that Lucy has been quietly but deliberately constructing a foundation for long-term success. Her latest album, Portrait, and her West End debut in Rosie are evidence of a young artist who has matured and is now ready to command the stage in multiple formats. Lucy's musical evolution reflects both her versatility and her careful planning. On The Voice Kids UK, she wowed audiences with her pure, powerful voice. But her post-show work has focused on refining her artistry and exploring new musical styles. Portrait, her upcoming album, appears to take inspiration from classical crossover, pop ballads, and contemporary theater music. Early snippets released on her social media accounts hint at a singer who has found her own voice, one that is confident, expressive, and emotionally resonant. Fans who followed her teenage performances will notice a distinct growth in vocal control, phrasing, and artistic expression. Alongside her music, Lucy's West End debut in Rosie marks a major milestone. Musical theater requires stamina, precision, and the ability to convey character through both voice and movement, a far cry from singing covers on a TV show stage. Lucy's performance has received acclaim from critics, who note her natural ability to inhabit a role and convey emotion authentically. This transition from reality show contestant to professional theater artist is not only a testament to her talent, but also to her dedication and preparation over the years. Behind the scenes, Lucy has faced challenges that are often invisible to fans. Transitioning from a teenage talent show star to an adult professional artist requires careful management of public image, vocal health, and artistic direction. Additionally, balancing recording schedules, theater rehearsals, and personal growth can be physically and emotionally taxing. Lucy has navigated these pressures with remarkable poise, demonstrating both maturity and strategic thinking. Her social media presence has been instrumental in maintaining a connection with her fanbase while showcasing her artistic growth. With over 360,000 followers on Instagram, Lucy shares behind-the-scenes glimpses of her rehearsals, studio sessions, and daily life, providing fans with a sense of involvement in her evolving career. Her YouTube channel, which has amassed more than 300 million views, continues to highlight her performances, allowing a broader audience to experience her vocal talent and stage presence. One of the most compelling aspects of Lucy's journey is her ability to balance ambition with patience. Unlike some talent show alumni who rush into releases or overexpose themselves, she has taken time to carefully select roles, projects, and musical directions that align with her long-term goals. This deliberate approach may have contributed to the perception that she disappeared after her initial rise to fame. But in reality, she was preparing for the moment when she could return with purpose and impact. Looking forward, Lucy Thomas's career in 2025 and beyond appears poised for major achievements. Her album Portrait is expected to solidify her place in the music industry, while her role in Rosie sets the stage for a lasting presence in theater. Fans can also anticipate collaborations, live performances, and media appearances that will showcase her full range of talent. In essence, Lucy Thomas's story is not one of fading from the spotlight, but of transformation, preparation, and deliberate growth. From the excitement of The Voice Kids UK to the promise of her current projects, she has proven that success in entertainment requires not only talent, but vision, discipline, and a commitment to evolving as an artist. Lucy Thomas's journey from The Voice Kids UK to her 2025 updates has not been without challenges. While audiences may have only seen the glamour of television performances, studio recordings, and now West End lights, the path to this point has demanded resilience, patience, and an unyielding commitment to her craft. Understanding the obstacles she has faced provides insight into why fans were asking what happened to Lucy Thomas, and why her return to prominence is all the more compelling. One of the primary challenges Lucy faced was the shift from teenage talent, show performer, to a professional adult artist. Talent competitions often create an intense spotlight, and fans grow accustomed to seeing contestants regularly. Once the show ends, young performers can feel both pressure and isolation as they navigate career decisions, vocal development, and public expectations. Lucy took this challenge seriously, using the years following her Voice Kids appearance to cultivate her musical identity. Instead of rushing into releases or chasing trends, she focused on building a foundation that would allow her to sustain a long-term career. The next challenge was vocal and artistic growth. Lucy's voice had always been remarkable, but transitioning from performing covers to producing original work requires technical mastery and emotional nuance. Developing her upcoming album, Portrait, meant experimenting with songwriting, arranging and adapting her style to match her maturity. It also required balancing her personal identity with audience expectations, ensuring that her music reflected both who she is now and the talent that initially captured. Hearts on television, another significant hurdle, was stepping into musical theater. Performing in Rosie demanded more than singing. It required acting, stage movement, and stamina. Unlike TV performances, which allow for multiple takes and editing, live theater is immediate and unforgiving. Lucy's ability to seamlessly inhabit her character, convey emotion, and sustain energy for consecutive shows demonstrates the depth of her preparation and commitment. Critics and fans alike have noted her natural stage presence, which has earned her accolades, and set the stage for a promising theater career. Social perception and audience expectation also presented challenges. Fans who first discovered Lucy as a teenager often expected her to remain in the same pop style. Yet, she has chosen to expand her artistic range. This evolution is a risk, as it could alienate some early fans while attracting a new audience. Lucy's strategy, carefully revealing behind-the-scenes content, teasers, and glimpses of her upcoming projects, has allowed her to manage expectations while introducing her growth as a performer. Additionally, balancing professional ambition with personal growth has been crucial. Moving into the recording studio, theater rehearsals, and promotional activities requires time, discipline, and emotional intelligence. Lucy has had to navigate this while maintaining her well-being and keeping her voice healthy. Taya, challenge that many young performers underestimate. Her careful planning and strategic approach have allowed her to overcome these pressures and continue advancing her career, Finally, Lucy Thomas's story is about perseverance and foresight. By stepping back from immediate public exposure after The Voice Kids UK, she avoided burnout and created space for deliberate growth. Fans may have wondered about her absence, but this period of preparation has resulted in a more mature, confident, and versatile performer. Her current projects, the album Portrait and the role in Rosie, are a culmination of years of strategic effort and artistic dedication. Lucy Thomas's journey reminds us that success is not always immediate or flashy. Sometimes it is quiet, careful, and deliberate, a preparation that ultimately ensures longevity and authenticity. By facing these challenges head-on, she has emerged stronger, more capable, and ready to shine on stages and platforms far beyond the talent show that first introduced her. Lucy Thomas's 2025 updates show a young artist at a pivotal moment in her career. Far from fading after her Voice Kids UK debut, she has been quietly transforming into a versatile performer capable of excelling in both music and theater. The question that lingered among fans, what happened to Lucy Thomas, has a clear answer. She was preparing for a major leap, balancing growth, maturity, and ambition to create a sustainable career. Her upcoming album, Portrait, represents a significant step in her evolution as a singer-songwriter. While her earlier work focused largely on covers and youthful interpretations, Portrait reflects a more mature artistry, showcasing her songwriting abilities, nuanced vocal control, and ability to convey deep emotion. Early snippets shared on social media reveal a singer who has learned to command her voice, explore complex melodies, and experiment with a blend of pop, classical crossover, and musical theater influences. Fans who loved Lucy for her youthful performances now have reason to be excited about the sophistication and depth of her new material. Equally impressive is her move into West End theater. Lucy's debut in Rosie marks her first major stage role, and critics have praised her ability to inhabit her character, deliver emotionally resonant performances, and maintain the stamina required for live theater. Unlike television, the stage allows her to demonstrate a combination of vocal talent, acting, and stage presence that few talent show contestants achieve at her age. This dual career path, albums and theater, is rare for someone her age, highlighting her commitment to artistic growth and long-term relevance. Lucy's social media activity also reveals a strategic approach to maintaining fan engagement while promoting her evolving career. With over 360,000 Instagram followers, she shares behind-the-scenes glimpses of rehearsals, studio sessions, and daily life, offering fans an intimate view of her transformation. Her YouTube channel, which has accumulated more than 300 million views, continues to serve as a platform to display her musical and theatrical skills, helping her connect with both old and new audiences. The careful management of her public image has been central to her success. Lucy has balanced the expectations of early fans who loved her youthful television stage persona with the demands of becoming a professional artist capable of tackling diverse roles. By controlling the timing and presentation of her work, she has ensured that her career development feels organic rather than rushed. This patience has allowed her to refine her artistry, expand her repertoire, and gain the confidence needed for larger projects. Looking ahead, Lucy Thomas's future appears exceptionally bright. Portrait is set to solidify her position in the music industry, offering songs that showcase her vocal and artistic maturity. Meanwhile, Rosie positions her as a credible theater performer, opening doors for further West End roles, collaborations, and potentially even international tours. Fans can also anticipate interviews, live performances, and other projects that will highlight her versatility and growth. In many ways, Lucy Thomas's story is a blueprint for long-term success in the entertainment industry. Her journey underscores the importance of patience, preparation, and strategic career management. While her initial fame came from a reality TV stage, Her current trajectory demonstrates that talent, when combined with discipline and vision, can evolve into something enduring and impactful. The 2025 updates show a young woman who has not only survived the challenges of early fame, but thrived, using them as a springboard into a professional career with depth, resilience, and artistic integrity. Lucy Thomas is no longer just a former contestant from The Voice Kids UK. She is a fully realized performer, a singer, a theater artist, and an emerging icon whose story is only just beginning to unfold.